Hey everybody, it's Sugar Conroy. Welcome back to more Pokemon Emerald. In the last episode, we caught the legendary Pokemon Reggie quite easily, I might add. And in this episode, we are here on Route 120, and we are going to be going after the final of the 3 legendary Pokemon that we can go after right now. Heading inside, it gets even more cryptic. Reading this, you have to go to the very center of the room and use Flash. If you're playing Ruby and Sapphire, it's Fly. I brought my Pikachu that I caught in the Safari Zone because I knew that I needed to get something that could learn Flash, and I wasn't sure if I had one, so that was one of the reasons why I wanted that Pikachu. That, and I haven't ever actually used a Pikachu in battle in an LP before of mine, so I don't know. Maybe it'll get a chance to shine. I really don't know. Let's just go ahead and save our game. And go for it. It's Reggie Steele! This is the balance between Regirock and Reggie-Ice. Its defenses are very balanced, so this is more of your dual wall Pokemon, as opposed to the others, which are more of, well, more of a dedicated physical wall or dedicated special wall. So, this thing is a little bit easier to weaken on each front, but, you know, kind of a trade-off. This is mainly the same Pokemon moveset-wise, just that it has Metal Claw in place of Rock Throw on Regirock and in place of Icy Wind on Reggie-Ice. Now, I think I'm going to... Oh, wait, crap. Okay, good. Thought for sure I beat it there. You know what? I think I'm just going to be a bit well, I wouldn't say unoriginal. I guess for my standards it's original, but for the typical standard it's unoriginal. I'm going to start off with an Ultra Ball, just to see how that goes for me. Because, I don't know why, I just have a good feeling about this. Let's see. 1! Ah, I thought I had it there. Jeez. You know, all these legendary Pokemon videos, they always turn into the same thing eventually. Just me saying 1 over and over again. Maybe a couple of 2s in there. Maybe a 3 followed by an ah! And that was actually well timed with it breaking out. But you get what I mean. It always turns into that eventually, though, so I always got to find the right way to cut these up, so... Hope you understand me leaving out at least a little bit of footage. And an interesting fact about Reggie Steele is that in Diamond and Pearl, his sprite was actually edited. He was in a pose that kind of resembled the Nazi salute, so in European regions they edited his sprite. And in Platinum, it actually retained this edit in all versions of the game, which was kind of funny. Not saying that I think anything related to that is funny, though, but I'm just saying that it's kind of funny that they thought that just a sprite of Reggie Steele looked enough like that they had to go out of their way to change it. But, I don't know. Just thought it was fun. Pikachu here's got an Oranberry, by the way. I wish it had a Light Ball, but it doesn't. Alright, Pikachu, so what do you got? Let's throw a Pokeball with Pikachu out and see how that goes. Come on! 1, 2, 3! Oh! Dang it! Oh, poor Pikachu. Well, Pikachu, you got your first uses in LP. Nice seeing you. I'll send you a postcard from the Great Beyond. Have a nice trip to the Great Beyond. Here they have nice airfare. Let's send out Kappa, I guess. Both Teddy and Pandora are going to be weak to fighting moves, so I don't want to use them right away because I wanted to use up all of its uses in those moves. Here comes the montage! 1. Whoa! Okay, that was kind of funny. I have been counting the 1s all this time, and then I look away for a moment to just check on something in the recording, and then boom, it's caught. So I'm going to be seeing the catch of this thing with you guys. Its body's harder than any kind of metal. The metal is comprised of a mysterious substance. Not only is it hard, it shrinks and stretches flexibly. The Ruby and Sapphire Pokedex entry is a bit more free with what it says about it, saying that the metal substance making up its body is not found on this earth. But we have caught the legendary Pokemon Reggie Steele, so that didn't take very long in all honesty. Wasn't that bad, so you know, I have an idea of something else that we can do to eat up the time now that we are done with these 3 ruin areas. And that is that at the time that I'm recording this, Shoal Cave should have low tide. And because of that, I want to go through there. There's a few good items that we can get there, but most of all is a certain Pokemon that we can find there that cannot be found anywhere else except when it's low tide. And if you're trying to complete your Pokedex, you want to go there. Alright, back here on Route 125, we're going to head into Shoal Cave, and as you can see when the tide is low, this area is completely different. And that was something completely different. The dungeon with 2 tides. I don't know. So, when the tide is low, it is impossible for you to get the shoal shells that we already got, but when it is... But also when it is low, geez, can't talk, there's other items that you can obtain that you can't get otherwise. Guy over there is going to be important in a bit, though, but... There goes saying no again. These shoal shells also replenish every day, I believe, so that's also a bit of a helpful thing if you want to keep getting those shoal shells over and over again. I'm actually recording this at 4:11 in the morning because I'm playing this on a legitimate cartridge, and to my knowledge, there is no way that you can actually alter the clock. And no, I had so many people during Crystal giving me all kinds of bogus tips for how you can change the clock. No, you cannot open the clock and just press up and down on the D-pad to change the clock. It doesn't work like that. I wish it worked like it. Trust me, I wish it worked like that. And I had so many people giving me that bogus tip. I don't know why or how people got to assume that, but that was something that I got a lot of comments about, and I don't know why. Where's my item finder? Actually gonna go back to using that, though. Actually gonna go back to using this because we're gonna be crossing water again really soon, which, as you know, Hoenn is infamous for having tons of water crossing, because we have been out on the sea for how many videos now? You know, I mean, I guess we did have that break with the Reggie Golems, though, but that's not required! That is not required stuff! That is optional! Right over here, we have our first instance of the shoal salt. Or, not our first instance, but second instance. What the heck am I saying? Jeez. This guy here, the penetrating cold around these parts is an impediment to training. But focus, one can overcome. With this focus band, buckle down and withstand the cold. We have the focus band. That is a hold item that makes it so occasionally you hang on with 1 HP when you normally would have fainted. It does not work for moves like Self-Destruct and Explosion because your HP is not scrolling down to 1, but instead just instantly goes down to 0. I don't know if this was amended in Black and White, because I know in Black and White when you use Self-Destruct and Explosion, your HP scrolls down, but I am not 100% sure about that. And wow, 1 step after it wore off. Couldn't humor me at all, game, could ya? Okay, Shoal Salt. Now, with that, we should have 4 of each, because we got the shoal shells earlier, we have the shoal salts now, and let's see, where are they? 4 shoal shells, 4 shoal salts, so we're good there. But there is something else to do here. Like I said, there's a Pokemon you can only find here when the tide is low, so we're going to be going after that Pokemon. You need to bring a Pokemon with strength should you want to catch this thing. I don't know why you'd want to catch this thing for any reason besides completing your Pokedex, but you might want to. So we're going to use Strength, push this, push this, push this, go down, and whoa! Dungeon change! So, down here in the bottom layer of Shoal Cave, it's going to look kind of similar to the Ice Cave from Crystal. And guess what? We have everyone's favorite mechanic, ice sliding puzzles. Get used to this. So, with these ice sliding puzzles, I guess while I'm going through these, I could talk about the new Pokemon. Snorunt. Yes, that is its name. Snorunt. Snorunt is only found in this room. One of very few Pokemon that you can only find in one map in the entire game. So, rare Pokemon to say the least. Does that mean it's good? Heavens, no. Snorunt takes until level 40 to evolve into Glalie, who has 80 on every stat across the board. This thing sucks. I could not recommend it to anybody. And on top of that, what's really, really sucky is not counting Regice. It is the only pure ice type in the main adventure of this game. Here we have Hail, which I'll go over that in a minute. But Snorunt is... it's nuts! Only 3 ice types exist in this game's Pokedex at all. And it's just... you have Spheal, who's okay, you have Regice, who's really good, and... Ah, my bag's full. And this thing that just sucks. Yeah, I don't know why, but I guess they just hated ice types here. They make up for it in Diamond and Pearl, but still, they shouldn't have had to have done that. It's just... Why are there so few ice types in this game? I don't understand it. I'm just gonna throw away the stupid Harbor Mail. Who likes that crap? So, we get a Never Melt Ice there, which raises the power of ice type moves, as if that's of any use to you in this game with how few ice types exist. I guess ice is kind of a crappy type defensively, because I think it's weak to 5 different types normally, just on its own being a pure type, but come on, you could have had more ice types than that in this game, and I guess now that we're done, I'll go ahead and use my escape rope like I should. So, dun 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 dun, dun spinning in circles! So, now that we're done with that, I say this is a good time to end this episode because we went and checked out the rest of Shoal Cape. Wait a minute! 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 Hey, Shoal Salt and Shoal Shells, and enough of them too. Would you like me to make you a shell bell? Yes. Forgot about this. There, done. Forgot to do that when that was the whole point of me coming here in the first place. I know, I fail at memory. Shell bell, when a Pokemon attacks with a physical... When a Pokemon will attack physically and has this item equipped, it'll ring the shell bell, causing a soothing sound that restores roughly 1/8 of their HP rounded. So, it's a pretty good item if you have something that attacks physically. I might give it to Teddy, I'm not really sure. I do kind of like my canon strategy of just having Silk Scarf on it to raise the power of normal type moves by 20% in this game. It would be 10% in future ones, but hey. But now that we're done, I say we head back to Pacific Town because in the next episode of Pokemon Emerald, we're going to be checking out the sea and trekking down Team Aqua and finally continuing with the story. See you guys then.